world's most beautiful arenas, this is Falkor Bay. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Terrence Bud Crawford, 5'7", 135 pounds even. That's the lightweight limit, and he's got a reach of 74 inches. And up against him, Emmanuel Augustus. And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it. And here is Emmanuel Augustus, former IBA light welterweight champion, the Drunken Master.
Look at this, these fights are so up for it. Look at that.
And with that, let's go into the ring and the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout.
Usually you don't need a weather report for a... These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Good hook to the body. Open air stadium, blazing sun. What do you think about this?
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind, you've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
Oh, and Augustus might be ready to fall down. And now they're right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway. Hold that thought! Augustus is wobbly right now. It's some big trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no... Oh, wait a minute! Augustus is clipped, and Emmanuel Augustus is down. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What?
1, 2, 3, 4. Talk about Emmanuel Augustus in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Loved the response, though. Got back up. Took a deep breath. Thought, right, brush it off. Get on with the job.
There's 1, 2 straight down the middle.
Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Quick round. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking for that one shot.
You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out there and put it back on him this round. He was close to this.
Here we go for round 2. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. So much fire. Hold it right there. Is Augustus about to crumble to the canvas? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
We have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh, and Augustus might be ready to fall down. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Now they've got to wake up.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the...
On the job.
There's the bell for round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Where did that come from? What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once, and you got away with it. You can do it again.
We need to turn this around. Whoa, wait a minute! Augustus is wobbly right now. It's some big trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Few days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. You'd like to see more jabs. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Emmanuel Augustus in that last round. They say no one knows a fight.
Fight's not over yet.
Back at it in round 4. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. Crawford just got rocked. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Augustus is clipped. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the... Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. And he just missed with that left jab. That counter punch caught him clean. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Misses with that uppercut. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt. Both men step back for just a moment. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. They've got the momentum. They just go back out. There's the bell for round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Crawford is dazed. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Crawford in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. And there's the bell for round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. And the referee's going to allow him to fight. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Augustus about to It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You all right?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Well, then look at his corner, look at the instructions.
That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Emmanuel Augustus in that last round.
Right, let's...
And we enter the 8th round. And there's the bell to start the round. They ring. Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Crawford in trouble. Looks like trouble was averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. One moment, change, pull right there. Oh, and Augustus, and that's the shot. And down goes Emmanuel Augustus. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy,